second time in 4 seasons, the Lombardi Trophy has a red and gold reflection.
Remember that feeling?
The Chiefs Kingdom will raise a banner above the National Football League again.
That feeling of being on top.
How about those Chiefs? You gotta fight for your right. Your right.
Want to do it again?
Feels so good to be me. Feels so good to be me.
The Chiefs are back. Taking the field for a new season. It all begins here. On your home of the Chiefs, KSHB 41.
Well, a good afternoon and a happy game day. What's up out there, Kansas City? I'm Dio.
And I'm Kevin Holmes. As you saw in that video right there, I'm a master on the grill, as evidence right here.
If you don't get up out of
Just joking.
here.
Shout out to the O'Neal family. Because of them, we are chomping, as many people are throughout this lovely stadium and this lovely tailgate that we call Arrowhead Stadium. I'm Kevin Holmes. We're just hours away from kickoff of the 2023 NFL campaign, bringing in stars from across the globe, within the white lines and outside, even in the front office. We got video of Roger Goodell making his way here for the game, too.
And he got here in just the last half hour. We spotted the commissioner arriving here at the stadium. Again, not just the start of the Chiefs season, but the NFL season. And the world champions had the honor of playing the first game of the year. It's been that way for nearly 20 years, in fact. And shout out to our producer, Kelly Counselor, because she got the video of the commissioner. Way to be heads up out here in these streets.
That's right.
Now, the gates opened about an hour ago. Fans were ready to start tailgating. We're going to hear from some Chiefs super fans ahead in the newscast. Gotta love Chiefs Kingdom.
That's right. While tailgating already going on, as evidenced by our place right here, we're about an hour away from fans being able to head into the stadium.
Now, if you're headed to the game today, here's what you need to know. Like Kevin just said, gates open up at 5. The team warm-ups begin at 6:20, and kickoff is set for 7:22 p.m. I love a primetime kickoff, Kev.
No doubt we're trying to run it back coming off a Super Bowl victory, so that makes this season even more exciting, right? But we are headed into this game against Detroit with a question hanging over our heads. Will 87 Travis Kelce play?
He was listed as questionable yesterday. KSHB 41 Sports Director Mick Schaefer is joining us now. Now, Mick, what are we thinking? Is Kelce going to be ready after that knee injury earlier in the week?
Yeah, guys, look, so many question marks, so many storylines heading into this game. You have Travis Kelce, who injured that knee, hyperextended that knee in the very last full practice of the preseason leading up into the opener on Tuesday. They were supposedly going to run him through another workout this morning to determine the viability of that knee. Now, they elevated Matt Bushman from the practice squad up to the 53-man roster. He's a tight end, so it looks like the Chiefs are going to have some insurance there. Going to go with 3 tight ends regardless, with Blake Bell and Noah Gray and either Travis Kelce or Matt Bushman. If Kelce gets the active title, it's going to be Bushman catching the inactive and vice versa. So there's the storyline there. What about Chris Jones? He's in town. He's with his agents. He's supposedly here at the game tonight watching from a suite, but hasn't yet reported. Hopefully all that is good news for Chiefs fans as he gets closer and closer, again, hopefully for Chiefs fans, to joining this team. And oh yeah, they're unfurling a banner tonight. That's right, they're raising a banner. Super Bowl 57 right here inside Arrowhead Stadium just before kickoff. That's just one of the many storylines tonight heading into, guys, not only the Chiefs opener, but the NFL opener with the Lions. I think it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of a passing of the torch from Kansas City, who held the draft this year, to Detroit, who's holding the draft next year. Plenty more to come from the field here in the 4 and 5 o'clock hours.
Oh, thanks for that, Mick. I didn't even think about the draft.
Neither did I.
But I will tell you, man, Lions fans showed up and showed out. And the weather for this first Chiefs game is pretty nice, barring one issue.
Yeah, one issue. It appears the Canadian wildfire smoke has tickets to today's game as well, as we see it throughout the air. So let's send things over to our chief meteorologist, Mike Nico, for a check of your game day forecast. What's up, Mike?
How's it going? Can you believe it's finally here? NFL kicking off tonight right here in our house. The defending champions taking on those Detroit Lions. We have some of those Lions fans you talked about. We're going to talk to them later and obviously get an alternate perspective on the game tonight. But first, we got some fans behind us right here. We had a couple of preseason games to get our tailgating, back in prime form, and you just smell the food out here. It smells great. Yes, there is some smoke out here, and it is just a touch warm, but it's not uncomfortable. It's about 84 degrees. Now, the air quality is bouncing back and forth between being unhealthy for those most sensitive and also being unhealthy for all of us. But we do have a nice breeze out here, and so far, I'm one of those that's really affected by the smoke. It hasn't affected me too badly, so it's not stopping anybody, obviously, from coming out here and tailgating in these mid-80s. So what we're going to do when we come back, obviously, we'll have the tailgate forecast, we'll have the Super 10-day forecast, and then we're going to play a game. We're going to play a game called Who's Had Their Season Tickets Longer? We're going back almost 40 years. We're going to talk to somebody who's had season tickets for the Chiefs. It's going to be fun to reminisce with her about what she's seen through the years, what's her favorite moments, and what she expects out of this season. So we'll have all of that coming up from Parking Lot and where? Your home of the Chiefs!
All right, Mike, you talked a bit about that food and how it smells. I can tell you firsthand how it tastes. It tastes good. Again, shout out to the O'Neill family for hooking us up with this meal. All right, so we're talking about parking passes, $60. Good eats, priceless. But there is a value on the franchise we call the Kansas City Chiefs.
And as a voice for everyone, we heard directly from you.
So the team's value goes beyond the field. It's right here in the streets of Kansas City, from the small business owners to the nonprofits, raising money for a cause. And we can't forget about the fans cheering from the sidelines.
Tonight, you'll hear their perspectives as KSHB 41 News reporter Charlie Keegan brings us the voices of fans in the Red Kingdom, all about why they value the Chiefs.
Last month, Forbes valued the Chiefs at $4.3 billion, which is 23rd out of the 32 NFL teams. But when I spoke to people about the value, well, they all kind of kept bringing up that old MasterCard commercial.
A little bit of